Let's move on now. A shocker from West Bengal, where a student's photograph was reportedly replaced with a dog's picture on his exam admit card. Remember, in a strange turn of events, just last month, a car was issued an admit card by authorities to write a professional entrance examination. Now, in the latest incident, Soumyadeep Mehato, a resident of Goltore village of West Midnapur, was issued an admit card with the picture of a dog. Soumyadeep was to appear for a common entrance test being conducted by the West Bengal State Council for Vocational Training. Soumyadeep belongs to a poor family and works as a mechanic in a local garage to make ends meet. The exam is scheduled for today, and Soumyadeep told India Today that he fears he won't be able to take that examination, while we are told that he will be allowed to sit for the exam. The bigger question is, who goofed up in this case?
ভুলটা দেখতে বলে কি আছে? ভুলটা দেখছি যে আমার ছবির পরিবর্তে একটা কুকুরের ছবি দেয়া আছে কেন? কুকুরের ছবি দেয়া আছে। হ্যাঁ। তা এখন কি মনে হচ্ছে পরীক্ষা দিতে পারবে না আপনি? এখন মনে হচ্ছে কুকুরের ছবি যদি দেয়া থাকে পরীক্ষা তো বসতে দিবে না আমাকে। আর তুমি যে অ্যাডমিটটা আসছে কবে দেখেছো না? অ্যাডমিটটা কালকে দেখেছি।
Manogya Loiwal is now joining us with more details. Manogya, what are the authorities saying first about whether this boy will be allowed to sit for the exam, and secondly, who goofed up and where?
Well, who goofed up and where is the biggest question, but what is more important is that the student is expected to be allowed to sit for his examination. We spoke to the Minister Ujjwal Biswas. He's promised that there would be action taken against those who are guilty. And even as we speak, there is one impact of India Today's story that the government of West Bengal has taken cognizance of it, and they have finally removed the photograph of the dog from the website. Now, this comes as good news. We spoke to the boy also. Soumyadeep, however, says that it is very difficult for him because he lives around 8 kilometers away, and in the rural villages it is extremely difficult to traverse that distance during these rainy days. Yes. And for him to get another printout would cost more. The fact is that he works as a mechanic and earns a meager living, and that is what is more difficult for him. Perhaps this comes as a good news that at least his photograph will not be there in the admit card. Even if his photograph is not there in the admit card, there wouldn't be a photograph of a dog instead.
All right, Manogya, many thanks for joining us with those details.